So this is going to give you some more background on the Maxwells and Jeffrey Epstein.
Let's dive into a story so wild, so dripping with scandal, it could only come from the upper echelons of power. The kind of place where the rules don't apply and the rest of us are left picking up the tab. It's the tale of Robert Maxwell, a man who clawed his way out of poverty, built a media empire and a house of cards, and left behind a legacy of fraud, betrayal, and a daughter who is now a household name for all the wrong reasons. Let's start at the beginning. Robert Maxwell, born Jan Ludwig Hock in 1923 in what's now Ukraine, grew up dirt poor, one of 11 kids in a Jewish family. 5 of his siblings didn't make it past childhood. Then the Nazis rolled in, and his parents and the rest of his family were carted off to Auschwitz. Maxwell, he got out, fled to France, joined the British Army, fought in World War II, rose to captain. Sounds like a hero, right? A real rags to riches story, but here's where it gets murky. He marries a French scholar, has 9 kids, tragedy strikes with a son in a coma, a daughter dead at 3, but that's just the warm-up. Maxwell doesn't stop at survival. No, he wants power. He built a media empire, Bertelsmann Press, the Daily Mirror, snapping up papers like they're candy at a checkout line. But here's the catch, it's all on borrowed money. Loans piled on loans, a financial Jenga tower waiting to collapse. And then there's the pension scandal. After he dies in 1991, more on that in a minute, Britain wakes up to a nightmare. Maxwell stole £440 million from the Daily Mirror pension funds. That's right, money meant for retirees, hardworking folks who trusted the system, gone to prop up his crumbling empire. Thousands lost their savings. His own son Kevin called it the worst hell imaginable. But wait, it gets weirder. Maxwell's got whispers is swirling around him. MI6, Mossad, the KGB. Was he a triple agent, selling military tech to Israel? Some say he helped nab a nuclear whistleblower, Mordecai Vanunu, back in '86. No proof, mind you, but the guy lived like a Bond villain, private jets, a mansion called Headington Hill Hall, a yacht named after his daughter Ghislaine, all funded by what? Lies and loans. Former associate said it best, he acted like the richest man in the world, but he was the poorest rich man I ever met. Then comes the end, November 5th, 1991. He's on that yacht, the Lady Ghislaine, off the Canary Islands. Poof, he's gone, body found floating in the Atlantic. Accident, suicide, or did one of those spy agencies he allegedly cozied up to decide he was a loose end? And then there's Ghislaine. Oh, Ghislaine, Daddy's favorite. She takes the Maxwell name to new lows. After his death, she hightails it to New York, hooks up with Jeffrey Epstein, you know that story. Private jets, yachts, rubbing elbows with Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew. She's arrested in 2020, accused of trafficking girls for Epstein. But here's where it spins out of control. Malka Leifer, a school principal in Australia, 74 counts of sexual abuse hiding in Israel. Orthodox Jewish communities covering up abuse in Brooklyn bathhouses. Rabbi Newcomb Rosenberg gets bleach thrown in his face for speaking out, and a CBS investigation uncovers American pedophiles fleeing to Israel under the law of return. Guys like Jimmy Julius Caro, caught after years on the run, and Mordecai Yanfag, still out there. What's the common thread? Power protects itself, whether it's Maxwell's media empire, religious enclaves, or loophole in immigration law. Maxwell's legacy? Buried with honors in Israel, sure, but it's fraud, manipulation, and a warning unchecked ambition rots everything it touches. From black market deals and post-war Berlin to playing both MI6 and the KGB, he was loyal to one thing, himself. His kids, pawns in the game. His employees, left high and dry. And us? We're still sifting through the wreckage, asking how the elites keep getting away with it. That's the world we're living in, folks. A world where a man like Maxwell can steal millions, live like a king, and die a mystery, while the rest of us just hope the system doesn't screw us next.
I wish the system wouldn't screw me next. But, you know, that's how it goes, right? You don't pay your taxes. You don't... What was the latest one? Oh, yeah, because of Obamacare, we still don't get money back because we still have to pay that back. Just to let you know, because we didn't want to pay all that money for health insurance because we don't go to the doctors barely ever. And it's better just to pretty much pay out of pocket. Plus now you can just do it online and it's like way cheaper if you want to get things. But it's the point, dude. These people are living off of our backs. They're allowed to do these things. And then you say, well, who's going to stop it? Well, we all voted for Trump to stop it, right? Didn't we? Isn't that what we did? We voted for Trump to stop it, right? We voted for him to stop it. And now we have to see what happens pretty much, because I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything because, you know, not that. But what I'm saying here is we've got a very serious problem on our hand.